Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Storyteller's Corner. I'm your host, Joshua T. Calkins Truigy, also known as Byron of Sidious. This is a hopefully brief response video to a question posed by Madame Savvy, who I enjoy her X posts and much of the activity that she puts up on there. And a question she posed that I saw on my feed this morning, I found interesting and decided to formulate a brief response to. And I've got the actual status linked in the description below in the video here. But effectively, she asked, why was it that as little kids, we had no qualms about saving up our money to pay for expensive games up to, almost $100. Yet as adults, we find ourselves kind of grumbling and groaning and feeling inconvenienced and incensed by being asked to pay, $70 to $100 for a video game. And I think a part of the answer lies in the very framing of the question that she poses. When we were kids, we didn't have other obligations or responsibilities to pay for. We didn't have rent or a mortgage. We didn't have a car note or a payment or insurance or health insurance. We didn't have to worry about clocking into a 9-to-5 job. We didn't have to worry about, you can hear my kiddo running around being crazy in the background with the dogs. We didn't have children of our own to be responsible for and to love and cherish and take care of and to provide for financially. When you're a kid and you don't have expenses, you don't have obligations and responsibilities. If you're working little knick-knacky side jobs like mowing lawns or shoveling driveways, depending on the environment you live in, or you're not, scrounging up if you're 15 or 16 and you've got a work permit, depending upon what state you live in. You're working part-time at McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell or what have you. You're not scrimping and scraping together portions of your part-time paycheck to set aside for a video game. As an adult, you are trying to work as many hours as you can, oftentimes barely scraping by. I think that's the primary difference, is nowadays we see it as an inconvenience or an unnecessary expense because it is unnecessary. I think that's a large part of it. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. I ask you to take care of yourselves, and as always, keep reading.